Hey, what's going on? This is Muriel from the Sunshine Family with another video about moving to Costa Rica and my most valuable advice that I can share with you about this, because I do know that many of my viewers are right now literally transitioning from where they are currently live to moving to Costa Rica. And while you are in this process of choosing what you're gonna bring, what you're not gonna bring, I hope that my video can serve you, because as you might know, I share everything I've learned myself. If you haven't met me before, let me just share a tiny little bit about my story. I'm a mother of two growing up kids and I'm married to Dirk. I moved to Costa Rica in 2018, the four of us, and we basically took 2 suitcases and a backpack each, including our laptops and our smartphones, which is also the way that we make our living. So I'm not just an online entrepreneur, but I teach people all over the world how to literally learn how to cash in on their passion, talent, expertise, or hobby, and how to build a business online. That's a little side note for those interested in that. Don't hesitate to click one of the links you see around or below my video to learn more about my business model, which I love to call online entrepreneurship. And I believe that everyone can do it, only if you're open to learn how. But I do know that my way of moving to Costa Rica was so freeing because we didn't bring so much. Now, you can subscribe to my channel by hitting that little icon you see on the screen or a pop-up around my head. Then hit the bell icon to get a notification every time I upload a new video. That's always Costa Rica living related and based on what I've learned myself, so you can learn from my mistakes, and I leave it up to you whether you find it valuable or not. I am not the Costa Rica expert. I absolutely don't know everything, so don't pin me on everything. I always give a disclaimer: if you're buying land or do illegal stuff, you should do due diligence yourself. Ask for help for an attorney, etc., etc. My videos are an inspiration and I share everything I've learned. I cannot be clear enough, so you know. But I'm excited that you found my video, because moving to Costa Rica can be done in so many ways. Now, my best experiences of my move was, number one, getting rid of as much as possible stuff that Dirk and my children and myself had gathered in all the years before our move. Meaning, we were a young family, 2 growing up kids with a small house in a street with a little front yard and a little backyard and a shed full of stuff. And with growing up kids and just being an adult, I gathered so much stuff. So literally stuff such as tools, but also things like furniture that belonged to my grandparents, or clothing, stuff that you see right now around you when you walk through your house. Paintings, couches, closets, photo albums, name it. People gather stuff. Children's art of your children when they were in school and younger, footprints of when your kid was a baby, all the stuff that you might have. Consider, are you going to bring it in your move to Costa Rica, or are you going to stash it so you have a responsibility over a container whatsoever, that you stash it somewhere, or you're gonna let it go because it's material, it's stuff. It doesn't eat up your memories about those precious memories of the past. Now, this is what I've done, and I have some good reasons for it. We literally gave away and sold everything that didn't fit in 2 suitcases and a small backpack. We also were, well, don't call me lucky, because I didn't start my online business by luck. It had everything to do with intention meets preparation, and investing in the right training that taught me the right skills in order to do it. That's why I dare to say I know exactly what I'm doing, and it has nothing to do with luck. That's why I know what I teach as well. But it is very, very handy to have an income stream running from your laptop, and not that you have to rely on heavy stuff. If you are a carpenter, you want to be a carpenter in Costa Rica, and you need all your tools, it's a lot of material to bring. And also, I have some reasons for not doing that. If you are from a country that has a different electricity percentage that your tools need, okay? So my biggest takeaway of letting go of our stuff was that traveling was super light, moving from rental to rental was super easy, and we were as free as birds. And I taught my children that memories are not memorized by saving stuff, right? Memories are, you can capture memories by keeping them alive, by thinking about them, right? So I think if you carry along too much stuff, you also hold yourself back in starting your new life, right? You keep yourself, you keep your old life alive by dragging around the stuff that was part of it. And stuff is not lasting forever in a country such as Costa Rica. So let me give you an example. If you're deciding to bring your grandma's antique closet with you because it means so much to you, well, remember that termites don't care if it used to be your grandma's old antique closet, or if it was an IKEA, or if it was just a furniture that you found on the street. They see a yummy piece of wood that they can eat in one night, right? All together with the whole family, and the whole termite family has their bellies full. Well, are you sure that you want to drag along that heavy closet that belonged to your grandma all the way to Costa Rica? It's just one example, with a little wink, of course. I'm not saying you should not, that it's wrong to be attached to furniture that belong to people who are very dear to you. I'm just here to serve you in making the best way of moving to Costa Rica, and I'm happy to share you my way. So it was so relieving to travel light, and in no time we have gathered new stuff here, which is Costa Rica proof. So here's the thing: Dirk had a shed full of the best material to build with, construction work, because he constructed in his past life as a restaurant owner his own restaurants from the ground up. He literally built the tables, he built the bar, he had tools, a shed full of tools, right? Electrical tools. Now he brought one tool, and that was his Makita. What's the word for it? You can put screws in stuff. He brought that because it was easy to carry. It fit in a suitcase. But it broke down within the first 6 months. And why? Because the voltage of Costa Rica was not similar as the voltage in Europe. And the voltage in Costa Rica, the electricity, is not constantly coming out of the electrical plug, so to say, from the wall, according to Europe. So the material that you're using with electricity is getting a lot and less, and a lot and less. It's not a constant flow of electricity, which helps break the thing really rapidly. So the tool broke, and he actually told me at first, oh, I regret that I didn't kept some of my tools, because we happened to buy property which we never foresaw before we were moving to Costa Rica. But at the end of the story, we met some people here who brought all their tools from Europe, because one is a wood worker and a wood artist, and he said, oh, be happy that you sold all your stuff and you got something back for it, because all my tools, electrical tools, broke because they couldn't handle the voltage, the Costa Rica voltage is here, and the wobbling state of the electricity power. So I'm just saying, are you gonna drag all that stuff with you, with the big risk that it won't last anyways? And why are you holding on to all that stuff if you were thinking about starting a new life? There is stuff for sale here in Costa Rica, so why not just bring the most important stuff? I can imagine that you store, if you're from the non-digital picture age as myself, that you store some of your dearest photos if you're not sure where to live. We have some boxes with photo albums at the safe place in the Netherlands where it will last, but at the end I need to find a solution. But I'm planning to bring it and have it stalled safely in Costa Rica in an air-conditioned place, right? But I didn't bring them right away. That's the only thing that we left. And I'm just saying, I'm here to make your move to Costa Rica easier by doing some forework, and that's doing some mind work to detach from as much as possible stuff. So if you think, well, I really need to, I know people, they literally take everything they own, including their plates, the the knives and forks they eat from in the country they're living now. And I'm like, okay, it's your way, do it really your way. But I'm just saying, you're also limiting yourself in options that you could meet here, because you drag so much of your stuff. I said it before in my other videos, most houses are rented fully furnished, complete with everything, basically like the basic needs. And there are shops in Costa Rica that sell furniture, and that's more Costa Rica proof furniture. So I'm just saying, I hope that my video helps. I know a lot of people, and this is a heads up for people right now from Canada who are looking into moving to Costa Rica and have a limited amount of time and are deciding to abandon all their stuff and are not moving to Costa Rica because they don't want to abandon all their stuff. But the thing is, if you have watched my video, you probably would have been able to learn how not important stuff is to bring. What is important is have a good passport, is having cash flow, having finances, right? And then basically, I always swear, like, if you could run your business from your laptop, that's the biggest freedom I ever experienced. But that's me, you know. I'm not saying everyone should have their business online. Everyone is different, but I'm just saying at least have a cash flow or have a stash of cash to be able to live in Costa Rica. Don't count too much on living on your savings, because Costa Rica is not cheap. But depending your new life, you know, depending on all the stuff from the past, it's not my way, and I want to challenge you to bring as little as possible. That's the mission and my message for today. And of course, feel free to share your thoughts below my video. I'm happy to learn more about you. You can also connect with me, by the way. Scroll down to the description below my videos to learn more about how to subscribe, about my ebook 7 Steps to Costa Rica, free reading books, book tips, and basically how to connect with me. You can even book a free orientation call with me to learn more about if my teachings would serve you or not. Anyways, world of information in the description below, but for now it was my mission to tell you more about the best way of moving to Costa Rica, and less is best for me. Let me hear from you. Thank you for watching. This was Muriel from the Sunshine Family. Bye for now.